Hey everyone, Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. Welcome. If this is your first time here, thrilled that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I've had a rough go of it. The shingles have popped out on my back now. So if it's not one thing, it's another. But I'm doing things to keep myself distracted and be productive. So this pad of paper right here, I showed this to you in a store haul from Joann's the other day. Not Joann's, from Michael's. And this pad of paper started me back up to making my cute little, see this is the piece of paper that started it in here. Started me up on working on my little whatnot books. My whatnot, my whatnot book measures 4.5 by 5.5. This cute little book right here. And I have my signatures tied to the outside because I take these to shows. So I want to be able to see my books. So I do I sew my signatures from the outside to the inside. So I tie them on the outside. So this is a little whatnot book. It is created from 2 pieces of cardstock cut down to 4.5 by 5.5 and glued together. So you have an inside and an outside. And I used 2 different pieces from here because I knew that whatever I pulled from here would coordinate. Doesn't have to coordinate. I wanted them to coordinate. Excuse me. So this is paper bag, and this is another piece of cardstock that I had from another pad. And I created a spine with those 2 pieces and glued them all together and then stitched around them. So my whatnot books they finish looking like this. They have 3 signatures, and they are actually a mini junk journal, a little mini junk journal where you just put whatever you choose to put in here. These are things from sugars I use, Truvia. There's a piece of music from something, a sticker off of something, a flower from a punch that I did. I put this with a brad on the outside, on the front side, so you know what's the front. Because if you look at this, you're not going to know which is right side up and upside down unless maybe you're lucky enough to see the inside. So I put this on the front cover somewhere, either here or there, just somewhere on the front, so you know what's right way up. It's technically a little junk journal. Here's a picture from an art book, colored printer paper, and stickers and sticky notes I put on there. Here's something from an art book. Oh, I didn't want the words here, so I got had a Reese's cup, and I said, you know what, that looks like the inside of a sunflower. So I started a sunflower here. I cleaned off my paint brushes on this side. I cleaned my brushes off on that side. And there's my sunflower. And then I added a couple stamps, some words, and some stickers to finish it up. So it's a whatnot book. You put whatever you want in here. Here's a little tuck that is stapled, and I have a little journaling card stuck in it. This is some glue booking I did from things I found in magazines. I started with the cat, and I put sunglasses on it, and it went from there. And there's the dog like, a cat with sunglasses? Crazy, crazy. And there's a punch out of a butterfly I had. So I'm not done with it, and here's vellum in here. Here's paper from a butterfly journal. Here's vellum. I used permanent marker, not permanent marker, excuse me. I used alcohol markers on these, and they're permanent, and it worked out nicely. And coloring page, writing page. The coloring page is coffee dyed, and a writing page. So there's 10 pages per signature. And here's some more whatnot. These are fabric pieces from journals I did last year, a year ago. And little pieces that were left, so I glued them in and then made a bow and then did a little edge stitching. And some stamp from a letter I got and some stickers from a Happy Mail. This was some from a card that I had gotten. You can even put pictures in here. Here is a Polaroid of my Gerbera daisies out front. It's a little piece of paper to make a little note. A spinner, paper clip, another magazine page. Oh, here is a vellum pouch with some little things in it. So these are my whatnot books, just a little bit of something. There's 10 different kinds of pages in here. Here's a leaf I taped in there. This is an autumn. I did some brushing strokes on here, cleaning up my paintbrush again, and then I just added some stickers to make it an autumn looking page. So these are all different pieces of paper. Some are coffee dyed, some are book pages. There are a couple different kinds of book pages. A coloring book page. Stickers that I collected here and there. This page is a piece of vellum that I practiced on with my alcohol markers to make sure it worked. So I stuck it in here. And more stickers. My husband had bought a pack of those 300 stickers that you put on your drink cups and whatnot. On your whatnot. This is a piece of vellum. So, more magazine and art book pages. So this is my whatnot book, and you just stick whatever in here. Here's this little note things that can be moved around in here. You peel it off the vellum and you can put it onto another page. And keep your stickers for another time. There's the American flag decal I put in there. So there's a bunch of different things that you can do. So this is my little whatnot book. So I figured I'd come in and talk to you while I worked on another whatnot book. I have, if you happen to see my Facebook page, and also my short video I did 22 of these different ones from four different pads of paper. So I just couldn't decide on just a few, so I did a bunch of them, and I'll put together about 10 or so. I have a craft show coming up on August 12th at a local firehouse. So I'm going to put a bunch of these together. I have to do this one because this is the one that started it. So I'm going to sort my papers while I talk. I'm going to sort it into 3 signatures. Okay, so this envelope is going to go in here. Oh, it works. Excellent. It's going to go in here. I'm going to close the flap. Perfect. So I'm making 3 different piles now. Now that I have 22 piles out in the kitchen, now I'm going to make 3 piles because there's 3 signatures. Now this is a real thin old paper that my dad gave to me. It came out of some sort of printer that he had years and years ago. And there's many different pieces of vintage papers in here. Yes, that's a little big, but I'll figure it out when I get to it. And here's some vellum paper. It's all going to get folded in half. So you can use just about anything. Here's book page, one from Huckleberry Finn. This is from, and look at that nice writing space on that one. I don't remember the name of that book. And this is from a bird book. Oops, sorry, I was out of frame. And here's some lined paper that I'm going to use. This is just like that, so it's going to be lined up the right way, right side up. And this too, it's going to be lined up right side up. And whatever's long, I'm just going to tear off And this is some coffee dye paper that's going in here. Uh-oh. Oh, 2 pieces of coffee dye and 1 music page. That's what it is. That was my uh-oh. And this is from a vintage art book. Now this is this it? Yes, this is going to be the center of one of my signatures. So that's going to be the center of one of the signatures. Excuse me. Let's turn this over. Oops. That can be center of another one. These are magazine pages. And then I have different color papers. I put red in this one. Different color papers for them. Because I just want to add a little bit of color. So all that just kind of matches very nicely with this one. And the inside looks like that. So let's see. So I'm going to fold these in half. So I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, you heard me earlier. I do have shingles. They say it can pop itself out as a result of stress, and my life since the end of last year has been pretty stressful because Mom was sick and then she passed, and so it's just been pretty hectic and crazy. So, and then here's a coloring page. And then I've been sick at the end of the school year. I get upset when my daughter leaves, when they have to go home, because I don't get to see them much. They live in the island of St. Croix. So, and then I ended up getting sick after they left. I was sick for 2 weeks, got back on my feet, had a colonoscopy, endoscopy. 2 days later, my husband ends up in the hospital with high blood pressure. So it's just like one thing after another. So finally my body said, you can't take any more, and the shingles came out. The funny thing is I've been thinking about getting the shingle shot. Now I have to wait. Now I'm going to see. I want to see something. Here, this works here. Do I want to fold it in half? Yeah, I'll fold it in half. So it's just one thing after another, and stress sets it off. And it set it off. It's not too bad. It just feels like a real bad sunburn on my back. But it seems to be getting a little bit better. My husband's been taking good care of me with it. Okay, I'm going to try, and so that's the center. Okay, so what's going on the outside? So I'm going to put this here. Some words. This little one. Maybe some color now, part way through. So each signature is going to look a little bit different from, ooh, I want to put this here, because what I like to see color through the vellum. So that'll go there. Let's see here. And you just play around with things. It doesn't have to stay the way you have it. But that is definitely going to stay as the center. The center of my signature. All right, I'm going to put this here, because I would like that. This came from a, where is it? Where is it? Right here. That page came out of this. I came across this somewhere. This is from, it's a replica copy of the Sears and Roebuck from, I think it's dated 1979 or something like that. But it's a replica of the 1909 catalog from Sears. So I took pages out of that to use in each book. Each book is going to get one. So that's how it's going to go. And yes, some pieces are bigger and they're going to get torn down. So I'm going to have 3 signatures in here. So I just wanted to show you what I've got going on here and what all those covers were about on my counter the other day. I'm making a bunch of little whatnot books. So if you're interested in any of them, let me know, and we can discuss it through email. And I want to thank you all for being here. If you like what you saw, please press like so it gets out there more so people can see. And subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe so you can see what else I've got going on. I'm going to be creating a journal for all this awesome Happy Mail that has been sent to me over the years. And I need a place to put it aside from just this box. So I'm going to create a journal out of a Cheez-Its box. So this is the perfect size. It's 6 by 9. It makes a good size, and then it has a 2.5 inch wide spine. I love using Cheez-It boxes for journals. They make awesome journals. So that's what I'm going to be doing, that, working on that too. But I need to get these journals going and done, so I have some ready for August 12th. So thank you for hanging out. And like I said, if you liked what you saw, please press like so the algorithm gets it all out there for other people to see. And subscribe so you can see more of what I have going on in my studio. So for now, thank you for being here, and I will talk with you soon. Take care now. Bye.